One thing you can gather from everything I've said, that it's very important to get vaccinated. So as Dr. Walensky said, even when you're talking about variants, indoors, outdoors, get vaccinated and you will certainly have a degree of protection. I'll hand it back to you, Andy.
Thank you. Okay, let's go to questions.
Thanks, Andy. And I know a lot of people have questions today, so please keep your question to one question. Let's go to Aaron Billups at Spectrum News.
Hi, thanks for taking my question. Can you guys explain the science behind the guidance change at this moment? Is the understanding that there are enough Americans fully vaccinated to sufficiently slow the spread of coronavirus outdoors, that the likelihood of transmission outdoors is very low? And what about pockets of the country that have not yet reached national levels of vaccination? Should the guidance be different for areas with lower vaccination rates?
Dr. Walensky.
Thank you. There's increasing data that suggests that most of transmission is happening indoors rather than outdoors. Less than 10% of documented transmission in many studies have occurred outdoors. We also know that there's almost a 20-fold increased risk of transmission in the indoor setting and the outdoor setting. That, coupled with the fact that we now have 37% of people over the age of 18 fully vaccinated, and the fact that our case rates are now starting to come down, motivated our change in guidance. As noted, this is the third time we've changed our guidance for fully vaccinated people. And as more people get vaccinated and as case rates continue to come down, we will come up with further updates.
Next question.
Caitlin Collins, CNN.
Thank you very much. My question, given this new guidance, should states that have outdoor mask requirements change those to reflect this new guidance? Is that your advice for those states and those governors?
What we're saying is states that have mask requirements outdoors, if people are vaccinated, we no longer feel that the vaccinated people require masks outdoors. So to the extent that those are consistent, I do want to sort of convey this outdoor large public venues such as concerts, stadiums, and things like that. And a lot of that is the inability to distinguish between vaccinated and unvaccinated, and to say that in those settings, when you have that density, we really do worry about protecting the unvaccinated people.
Next question.
Ariel Hart at the Atlanta Journal-Constitution.
Hi, I'd like to go back to the question about for states that do not have yet the national rate, that are below average, should there be different guidance for us? I'm calling from Georgia.
I think the general guidance is to ensure that people start getting vaccinated. And we do know that if you are vaccinated, it is safe to be outdoors without a mask. And the general guidance is the more and more people who get vaccinated, the more you'll have more people who are safer without masks. So get vaccinated. And if you are, then it's safe to be outside without a mask.